Yeah, that's the secret to getting away with murder.
I just saw Alec Baldwin's case was dismissed.
Oh, well, I don't blame Alec Baldwin for that so much.
Yeah, I don't think that one.
I mean, he was
his
given the
fault.
loaded gun. Like, really?
They have people on set who are
Yep.
firearm safety experts.
Yeah.
And
It was the
they
person that
fucked
he
up.
that got shot, right?
No, not that was.
Oh no, it was somebody else. Okay.
No.
It's kind of like the dude who accidentally killed Brandon Lee during the filming of The Crow. Like, fucking wrecked him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
Yeah, this is a
wasn't it?
great.
They
lively
actually had a
start.
blank loaded in that one.
Yeah.
For the Crow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was it was a real gun, and they were shooting real bullets out of it beforehand, and a chunk of a bullet got lodged in a barrel.
Yep.
And then for the scene, they were shooting blanks, and the blank pushed out that chunk, which
Ooh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Still worked
Okay.
like
That
a
makes more
bullet.
sense.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
who did not thunk it?
Yeah, in this
Anyway,
case, it was a guy who knew the armor were fucking around, and
yeah.
the bullets that he was playing with looked like the fake bullets that the movie was playing with.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, welcome to the show, everyone.
Yeah, how about a grim opening? Everyone?
Yeah, last time it
I wonder
was
if
fun
that
and
cut's
games.
gonna make it in the movie.
God, I hope not.
Oh, what a yeah!
Just one take for that scene.
There's a take.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
we're here.
Most authentic acting I've ever seen though.
Really, it is. It's like there was a show I watched, and I don't remember any of the details, so I'm not going to try and talk about it. Anyway,
Start an actor, yeah.
started an actor, and there
Somebody
was,
in it.
There was that person, they were doing the
snuff
thing,
films.
and then
It
the
was
thing
written by
went
the
wrong.
person who wrote the other thing.
Yeah.
Directed by that one guy.
Oh yeah, forgot
I
about
like
that
that one guy's work.
Was it a detective
Good stuff.
show? I don't know. More details will creep in throughout the night, and I will be totally confused where they came from. Yeah. We're here to play Pathfinder. Second edition, where they're changing what all the words mean, and I'm not gonna... It's not that I can't remember them, it's just that knowing me, I'm just not gonna try in the first place. So I'll say words, and then John will go, Chuck, it's been updated to this. And I'm like, I bet you're right. John, you could just make up whatever the fuck you want, and I'll be like, okay.
I know.
It's a strong power to have.
It is. But I'm terrible at power, so.
What's weird is all the players get dice that only read 17 to 20. It's
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
weird.
Odd.
What?
The DM's only
Yeah.
has one side though, and it's a 20.
It is.
It is. That's a special module you can
Yeah.
buy on Foundry.
99.99.
Yeah. So I guess I want to start off with, first off, this episode is brought to you by the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Official sponsors. And second, like,
And if you want to stop saying that, pay us.
hey, yes, let's go to the Mario.
No, all the money in that show is given to Lou Albano.
It
Well,
was.
blackmail
was.
you
For his
with
oil
copyright
budget.
infringement.
You know what's even better than the Super Mario Brothers Super Show? The Legend of
things.
Zelda cartoon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
so bad.
or what about the games that came out on like the laser
Excuse
discs?
me.
The CDI games.
Is that what
Yeah,
that's
that
from?
Yeah, the
was it.
CDI
Yeah,
games.
the
Those
I
were
really like
Excuse
the
me,
Zelda cartoon
princess.
where somebody
That's-
edited in Beavis from
Okay.
Beavis and Butthead.
Nice.
That was fun.
I've heard that meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to talk about real quick is I'm drinking some whiskey tonight.
Oh boy.
You know, who'd have
Some.
thunk it? Here's my first-ish glass.
Is it?
I said ish. Well, the thing is like, after work, I went to the liquor store, and I'm like, I want to buy a bottle of whiskey, but I just want to try something else. I want to buy something I haven't had before. And so I picked out a bottle because it looked decent. I purchased it. I brought it home. I tried it. And I'm like, this is okay. And then I read what it is. And it is a Canadian blended whiskey pretending to be an American, like, frontier style whiskey. So it's weird.
So it's halfway's half-ass whiskey and then just pure grain alcohol.
It's kind of a weird frontier, you'd say, Chuck.
It is a weird frontier. Hey!
Da-da-da-da.
We got jokes, people.
Yeah. I don't know. Ashley yelled at me earlier.
This surprises me not.
No, because
Once?
and because Alex, we all know Alex, when you would point, you call him finger guns, he's like, no, correction, those are handguns. I'm like, he's not wrong.
No.
Not.
Anyway, I'm just wasting time. We're playing a game. Everyone is now level 4, even April. Because
I
April
remember
was
to do that.
we've been level 4 for
Yeah.
like 4 months now, so I
Okay.
hope so.
I did.
Yeah.
It was a surprise, April. Everyone else got to level up a long time ago. We made you work for it.
I mean, fair. I have been gone, so
Yeah.
I think
April.
it was
that
like
checks.
1 week.
We leveled up. I don't fucking know, and I'm not gonna try and
we
remember.
just need to be leveled up to 4 by
We're
last
4
week.
now.
So, yeah.
Someday we'll be 5.
Yeah.
Because I had just gotten the ability to rage and get a swim speed.
Oh yeah, that's
Just
right.
in time.
Just in time, because despite all your rage, you can swim now.
And beat things to death with my diving bell helmet.
Yeah.
Which was very fun.
Yeah. So, April, because you missed.
Yes.
And in story, we said that you just hung out in town with Tiny Tim the orphan. What the hell is that, Dan?
It's a bag of pretzels.
Okay, I thought like you were getting in the mood, and I just saw something plasticky and blue and with some yellow. I'm like, is that like a fucking children's like diving ring or like we're doing props?
We're
now?
going swimming, folks.
Yeah. I got my floaties.
There you go.
I just didn't want to make the.
I understand. It just caught me off guard because I thought like you came like extra prepared, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
I don't know that that's ever happened.
When have we ever been prepared for anything?
Ever, I think.
So Afa, you stayed back in town while the rest of the party put on funny hats and dove underwater to go find a sunken ship to figure out what the sickness was.
It's
They were getting
bad.
down with the sickness.
It's
And when
real
they
bad.
got down there, they fist fought or head fought some fish, killed them. Well, would you all please explain to? And let me do this. We're gonna hop back over to underwater fun time.
I was over by the place and the thing, and I had on my diving bell helmet, and I raged, and I swam, and I headbutted it until it died.
I was underwater, so I trapped a fish in a bubble and shocked it with lightning.
Yeah. So
That didn't
everyone
really help.
can see, they all found the ship
Mhm.
that you were supposed to find, and the ship had big funky fish. Do I have a picture of the big funky fish? Oh yeah, here we go. There's a picture of the big funky fish, and you all
Okay.
fought the big funky fish, and the big funky fish died. But the
They
thing
did.
is, I don't know if you can see on this map if it reads well. There's a ship, and then there's this big black opening. And that's actually like the ship's here on the ground, and that black opening is actually like on a wall because it's a massive fucking door. A massive fucking door that was broken out. It looks like the ship, when it sunk, it crashed into the door, and then whatever was inside broke out. And so everyone went inside. And
Sounds like a
inside,
mistake, but okay.
yeah,
I
inside,
think so.
giant underwater
Excuse me.
circular cave with these strange circular donut shaped, like very large, kind of scored into the wall around the door. But at the very top, there was like an air bubble, little air pocket. So they all went up there, and at the top of it, they found a little beach littered with the skinless corpses of fish. And at the back of this beach, because you're still underground, you're rocks and shit, stones, was a door. And I'll let you all explain what you found inside the door.
Badness.
A 3-foot tall, like, or deep ring that someone had just walked into the stone.
Assume there was a man in the box.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
a 30-foot by 30-foot stone room.
Drawings in Draconic
Yeah.
on all of the walls, or writings, I guess.
Yeah, scratched into the floor, the ceiling, the walls.
We picked out a term, Skitherix.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thorix.
Skitherix.
Let me.
Is that the name of a demon fish?
It's a name of a Skrillex
Or a
song.
DJ.
That or a
Yeah, I was gonna
that's
say.
Skrillex
clean
song.
the toilet.
That's the term that I forgot.
But apparently, that sequence of letters, which could be a name, is repeated all over the walls. So now we need to find someone who can actually read Draconic.
Yeah, we took.
We
some-
think the
which is-
monks know how to read Draconic.
Yeah.
We think that it's like 300 or 400 years old, right?
5 to 7, no,
5 to-
6 to 700 is what I've got.
Some length of time.
Several hundred.
Something's been down here a while.
So yeah,
Back
30
it
foot
up.
by 30 foot room with a door that wasn't locked. The door was open. Yeah. Something was in there for a very long time, pacing circles in the floor so much that it created huge impressions. And yeah, everything's great. So the party left, hopped on their little boat. Yeah.
I just did we actually search the sunken ship?
I found gold.
I thought we did.
Okay, I couldn't remember for
Like,
sure.
like I think we all rolled
Yeah,
dice
that's right.
to
We
find
found
stuff,
some gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
and like usual, I didn't help.
Yeah. Other than that, there wasn't anything weird, outstanding, anything. You get the impression that this ship is not the cause of the sickness that chased off all the fish.
No, it's either the man or the.
It's just
thing that's in there.
accidentally nearby the thing that caused the problems.
So yeah, party made it back on the boat, made it back to by the sea, where you're all reunited, and it feels so good.
Where I still haven't found a fancy monocle to look at my blueprints yet.
You haven't. Because yeah, the lizard folk said like, yeah, usually those things were like easy to find, but because of the sickness in the water, they're nowhere to be found, along with pretty much all the fish.
Well, it makes sense that the cat would stay back at the inn
Yeah.
with the murderer and not go under the water.
In a rare situation, this completely checks out.
Yeah.
Oh, also, strange thing, the whole inn burned down, but everybody made it out okay.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
It is so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be. Are we gonna talk
Thankfully,
about it? Or
thankfully it was insured.
I mean, like
what
the
was really weird was
proprietary
the
came
owners
up.
asked if any of us could cast fire spells before the inn mysteriously burned down.
oh yeah, see, no, that checks.
Yeah, we told them that we'd help them clean stuff up. We all exchanged a wink, and then we left.
Technically, it was cleaned.
It was cleaned.
Purged, more accurate.
They said something about a good neighbor, and then a guy showed up.
And we all told them
Arnold
that we knew
Schwarzenegger?
nothing about what happened.
Oh, good neighbor.
Yep.
Hitchcock.
Good neighbor.
Yeah,
Just like that.
like a good neighbor.
That's how you
State
pick which
Farm
one
is
shows up.
there. Speaking of that, I hate the new State Farm commercials with Arnold.
Really?
The emu?
Yes. No, not that's Liberty Mutual.
Oh, okay.
Liberty
I haven't
Beverly,
seen any of the new ones.
don't you mean?
So they got a new commercial with Arnold in it. And the whole point of the commercial is making fun of Arnold's his accent.
Oh, yeah, I think that's the one they played during the Super Bowl or something.
And I'm like, we're far enough along that we don't need to make fun of how someone says the word neighbor. It's fun to do Arnold impersonations because he has a fun voice. But when you're doing specifically to make fun of him for it, I'm like, no. Arnie deserves better than that, I think.
Does he?
Unless he's making fun of himself, then it's kind of okay.
Then it's okay.
It
But
seems like it.
I mean, that's the whole joy of killing Gunther.
He's okay with it enough to get paid to do it.
Yeah.
I
that's
mean,
fair.
how many millions of dollars though?
Yeah.
A lot.
He
I
needed
doubt
new toilet
Arnold
paper.
comes cheap.
I'd let people say really mean things about me for like $3 or $4 million.
Give me 50 grand. I'm set.
You
Give me
guys
a
are
couple
getting
hundred
paid?
bucks. I'm hitting the casino. Fuck you guys.
Anyway, so everyone's back, so you can, the inn tragically burnt down. Luckily,
Yeah.
it was insured.
Yeah,
Uh,
we all got
fine.
out miraculously.
By hammer glass.
Probably.
I don't think it was
Okay.
insured by them.
Oh, I thought it was.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh well, it doesn't really matter.
Something tells me if Hammerglass insures something, they're the ones who burn it down.
Probably.
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
Supposed to have a plan.
Should we? Well, we could take Timmy to the goblins and then on our way to go see the monks if that's what we want to do.
Why are we taking Timmy to the goblins?
Yeah, why?
I thought we were
Because
going to
the
ask the
goblins
lizard.
can handle murderers. I mean, trouble.
I mean, honestly, he's not that different from some of my cousins.
I was gonna say we got along fine, as far as I know.
And there was a
He's
little
not-
bit of conversation about some of the divine casters of the goblin tribe may be able to provide assistance against Nightman.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we could try that.
At least that was mentioned at some point.
Yeah.
Where are the goblins along the
In the
path here?
swamp.
Oh, in the swamp. Oh, I mean, yeah, they're on the way.
They're not in the swamp.
Oh,
Not in the swamp. I was
You-
in the swamp.
You were probably on like the border of the swamp, but the main goblin tribes are kind of hidden in the same hills that the monastery's in.
oh,
They leak down into the swamps. Like there's a few little settlements in the swamps, but for the most
like in
part,
this area.
I'm like runoff.
yeah.
In fact, there were a bunch of goblins headed toward the temple.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
I mean, you
Yeah.
got along well with the goblins, Ava. That's how you have that nice hat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
True.
I guess.
Very nice hat.
I mean,
It was.
or did you? Do you have somewhere else you want to go?
No, not at all. I don't know if I'm ready to part with Timmy.
That's fine.
I mean, you don't have to get rid of Tim.
I mean, I kind of like Timmy, personally
Yeah.
speaking.
Yeah.
If it weren't for his psycho umbral play pal, I wouldn't
But
mind
he's
keeping
gone.
him around.
His
killed it.
Psycho Umbral. Yeah, I killed him.
I haven't seen Nightman since Rowan shot him.
See?
I
Doesn't
did
mean
what
he's
all
not
good guys
there.
do, and I shot him to death.
The only good guy with a gun.
That's right.
I'm still sleeping with light
That's right.
every night.
It's fair. It's very fair.
Yeah. I haven't seen him since then. It's been nice.
That's good.
Problem
Oh,
solved.
should
You're gonna
we,
tell us if he shows back up, right?
Should we tell the
Yes.
the elder about what we found down there?
I think that was the thing that we were
Probably.
going to do.
Oh,
because
yeah,
he
we
would probably
definitely should.
tell
Yeah, we
us
probably-
what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go meet Mr. Red Frill. Yeah, and he'll gladly, start heading your way when word shows up or word comes in that you've all returned. And he'll eagerly ask as he approaches, like, "Oh, did you find the source of the sickness and destroy it?"
Mm,
Yes,
Uh,
I would
no.
say we found the source, maybe, but fix it. Not exactly.
I don't think there was anything on the ship. There was a ship, and then it hit a door, and then the door opened, and then it let things out.
Thing, not sure.
There was a
Yeah.
door.
Yeah,
Big door.
huge,
Really big door.
Big.
really big.
big door.
Bigger than the boat.
Had a big squid monster thing in it because we saw suckers,
Sucker marks.
turtles. And then there's a big room that some guy was in for a long time. He was writing a bunch of Draconic.
Can you
I
read
don't
that?
speak Draconic. Do you speak Draconic? Do you
Heard
read?
of someone being like
Oh.
locked away, bad person.
Can you read this?
It's fantastic.
Somebody else had the drawings, I think, but
No, I thought
We-
you
we
did
took-
because you put it in your wig.
oh, that's right. I do have it.
Because your wig is waterproof.
It is, or the inside of it is.
Yeah. Find the Schweeve.
You read.
He knows. I know some with smattering of Draconic. I could certainly take a look, and you kind of thrust it in his face, and it looks familiar. Give me a moment here. Oh. It seems to be a different dialect. It looks old as balls. Like, you know how, like, if you go on to, like, the Smithsonian website and look at, like, medieval English text, that shit don't make no sense, but it's technically kind of sort of the same language.
Yeah. I can almost read.
Yeah.
It's
I know
the
exactly
vibe.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the vibe that I'm getting here. It
That
looks
makes sense.
familiar, but I have no idea.
Because we figured that something would have taken a few centuries to have worn the hole in the floor and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, our village
You know
has been
anyone that
here
reads
proudly.
old Draconic stuff?
I have no idea.
Do you usually, or did you used to catch squid by any chance on a regular basis?
Sure.
Okay, and how would you catch a squid that's, say,
Bigger than a
600
boat.
feet long?
Size of your tower.
Definitely.
If you
wouldn't.
want to, that doesn't help.
I would hide,
Yeah.
go on land.
Because that's what it's looking like. Big squid, big one.
That's
really big.
fucked.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the Hammerglass folks for once.
I
they're
don't think this was a curse
happened to-
either. It was
Yeah.
more like.
So you're saying there was a large door, and that door opened, and the ship had nothing to do with it, and the big
It might have
squid
weakened
thing.
the door when
ship
it
kind of
sank.
sort
Well-
of crushed the door open.
I think the ship
Well-
hit the door, but I don't know if they knew that it was there.
Yeah.
I feel like they
Maybe weakened
didn't.
it, and then whatever
That'd
was
be
in
some
it was able
pretty
to
strategic
burst out.
shrink, shipwreckage. So they can.
I don't know why the ship went down.
Oh, we
They,
sunk the
they
ship.
sunk it.
Oh, so it's your
so
fault.
you guys did it.
Oh no, we are the instruments of our own demise.
That's
Look,
okay. We all
the
are.
victims of our own decisions.
Yes. Well, that sucks. I'll tell you what, if you can find a way to get rid of the big squid thing and then actually do it, we'll give you a house here and by the sea.
Ooh.
Cool. How do we kill a big squid?
Punches.
I don't know.
How do we even find it?
Punches.
Eyeballs.
We replace the ocean with soy sauce.
Ooh. That would kill it.
The world's biggest hot pot.
I
Cast
I'm
all of
in-
your fire magic.
I'm intrigued by the first week of that scenario. But after that, we're going to it won't be edible beyond, and then all the fish will be dead.
It'll
we
be
could
edible until all of the fish are rotted.
Let's not use a soy sauce. Let's use the Worcestershire, the Worcestershire sauce. It's made out of
It's-
anchovies.
It's pronounced
You
the
just need
wash
to get
your
a bunch of
sister
people by the
sauce.
ocean continually casting purify food and drink into the ocean. It'll work.
Mm.
Just
Maybe.
gotta stop. April, you never heard of it referred to as wash your sister sauce?
I've never
no,
heard that either.
Oh, God.
no.
That's how
I've never
everyone should.
referred to it as that either,
Referred
but
to.
I'm able to pronounce it.
I've heard it as Worcestershire's.
No,
Or
that's-
Worcestershire.
don't look like an
Oh,
idiot.
sure,
Just
sure,
call
sure.
it wash your sister sauce.
No, I think you would still look like an idiot if you called it that.
No, you don't look like an idiot. You look like a
Photo and
pervert.
Sam in the Shire
You
sauce.
sound like an idiot.
And a pervert. Yeah,
Why
Anyway,
not just get both at the same time?
that's true.
Okay, so we lure the squid here with
Punches.
punches,
I
mean-
and then we
That's
punch
really
it some more.
squid
Yeah.
are carnivorous.
Oh yeah. So
could-
Seems to like
fish.
ships.
I feel like Bitey would make a good bait.
You know,
I
that's
would.
it's actually a
can eat
good
it
point
from
by
the inside
Basil.
out.
If we had a boat, we could probably lure it out to crush a boat.
Let's find a reason to get a bunch of Hammerglass people to bring their boats out.
That's not a bad plan.
There's treasure right here.
Oh yeah, lots of it.
You know, in nature, larger squids will eat whales.
Anybody know a whale?
Maybe if you had a boat that you painted like a whale, it would be like a twofer for the giant squid.
Mm.
We could be
I
in
like
the boat
it.
and then fight it from the inside out.
I want to paint a boat.
It's just like that movie.
Gotta get a
Pinocchio?
bigger boat.
That VeggieTale one?
Yes. Joe knows about that reference.
Do I?
It's VeggieTales, of course you do.
I've probably seen it if it's VeggieTales, but it's not clicking.
The VeggieTales
movie.
where the
The
giant squid killed
VeggieTales
everyone.
movie. Which
It's
is
a
just
story about how a whale deep throats Jesus' parents.
Oh wait, no, I think no, it's coming
it was.
back to
I
me.
saw it in theaters.
I never watched VeggieTales.
I
I was
never
too old for it.
VeggieTales was in theaters.
Yes, they had an
course it
actual
was.
full-length animated
Oh,
film
shit.
in theaters.
Everyone
Wow.
stop. I have to talk to Jake.
Oh no.
So, Jake,
Why?
I'm avoiding city names because I don't want to give away too much. But do you remember when we were growing up, there was a town not too far away from us that had a public swimming pool,
Yes.
and swimming would be had there?
Yes.
If you drive by that swimming pool now, it's no longer there. Griffin, thank you. That's bonus 1 reroll.
All right.
That's really awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that swimming pool is no longer there. Do you know
Why
why?
not? No.
Because the cult that took over that town didn't like it, and so they had it closed and filled it in with gravel.
That's
I'm sorry.
dumb.
Colt took over that town? What?
Yeah. I found that out today.
Wow. I feel like this is a story I need to hear sometime.
We
yeah,
can talk
I know.
about it
We're
later.
gonna have to hang around.
Right?
But yeah, a cult took over a town that Jake and I went to as kids to go to a swimming pool. And because the swimming pool had immoral things like people not wearing enough clothing and unmarried men and women being at the same place at the same time, wasn't allowed. They had it closed out.
I'll be damned.
They also removed all of the books they didn't like from the public library there.
That
Oh,
sounds
that's
about
that's
right.
Yeah, no,
happening
that
all
tracks.
across the country.
Now, it would have been fine if all the people meeting were married, but only if they were meeting married people from other marriages. That would have been great.
Oh, yeah. Then it's
Yeah.
okay.
Jake,
That
I'm pretty
means-
sure those are called swingers.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, swingers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That means we
And they're
got
fine folk.
2 cults in the local area because there's the cult in that town and there's the cult that runs the coffee shop in the mall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
My sister almost got a job there until she found out it was run by a cult.
It's run by a
Yikes.
cult and they don't pay you.
There's a
She
cult
almost got a
coffee
job
shop.
there until she found out it was a cult, and then she really got a job there.
Yeah. Now she has no choice.
They lure people in because they've got a bunch of fucking tilapia, like the fucking fish, in
Where the
like
fuck?
Yeah.
watering troughs out front. So like you got a fish that's like fucking giant in a watering trough that's just slightly larger than the fish. It's nice. It's healthy for the fish.
I distinctly remember. I don't remember if it was like a field trip when I was in school or something like that, but we actually went to like their building and they gave us this whole tour of their fish cages and gave an explanation on how it all works, and I'm like, okay.
That's neat,
These
but
are our
also
fish
I'm
cages.
terrified.
Yeah.
When you're immoral or have naughty thoughts at night, we'll put you in there too.
You can swim with the fishes.
See, when I was a kid, I went to the Lay's potato chip factory for a field trip. That was neat.
That
actually
sounds like fun.
I ate
I
fresh
worked
Doritos
there for a little bit.
Joe
Oh
did.
boy, yeah, you
Yeah, you
told me
did.
about that.
You've
Um,
never
was
had a good
watching-
Dorito since then.
Rift Tracks on Amazon.
Joe
the other day.
was
They
the
had a-
scrub
Flamin' Hot
daddy
has been
at the
ruined
ship
because
store.
I've had fresh, raw Flamin' Hot dust off the line getting my eye.
Oh, God.
It was horrible.
That's my
It was like
favorite
a
way to
chunk the
consume it
size of
these
like
days.
a grape in my eye.
Ew.
Too bad.
That's more seasoning than I at that point.
Poor Mel had a video that they from like the 60s or 70s that they made for kids about meat packing and everything that went on in the meat packing plant.
Doesn't seem children appropriate. You know what is children
No.
appropriate? You need to hop on YouTube and you need to look up Wendy's training video, 4-corner press. Great video.
No, I don't think I will.
I'm gonna find it on YouTube.
Is that the which music video is that one?
It's the rap one with the 4-corner
Okay.
press.
All right. I was wondering if
I
that was
also worked
the
at
rap one or
Wendy's.
the Michael Jackson one.
I think it's the rap one.
Yeah, I worked at a Best Buy and I
Oh,
remember
because
the
it's called
manager
Grill
coming in and
Skills.
telling us we'd be fired if we
Grill
mentioned the
skills.
word union.
Oh yeah, they'll fire you for
And
that.
as a 18-year-old, I didn't know any better. And now I'm like, oh, I could have had him fired for that. Nice.
Man, the job my wife works at just put out a full court press of anti-union stuff.
Yikes.
Yeah. I felt grimy because just hearing about it, I almost reported them to NLRB.
You should. Anyway, back to
Anyway.
the game. Now that
What
we're
are we
done
doing
talking about cults,
Oh, yeah. Colts and unions.
she's talking about whales and boats, and maybe you could do it like a trap there.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, if you want to know what that says, it's like weird old draconic. If you mention the monasteries, like, yeah, I bet they would know. They're into weird old things.
Yeah.
Great.
Maybe they would know how to kill a giant squid.
Maybe.
Probably.
Gotta find the
feel
right
like
weird
it would
old
be better
people.
to have the information first before we go hunting for giant squid.
I would agree with that. Otherwise, I might
mean,
accidentally electrocute myself underwater.
I can eat a lot of calamari, but that might be too much.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do with the rest of it? Just
I want to try punching
Give
a
it to
squid to
me.
death.
I'll
I
eat
heard
it.
about someone doing that once. Punched a squid so hard its tentacle blew off.
Ooh, what if it swallowed you whole and you like punched your way out?
Hell yeah.
That would be great.
Might take some
Complete-
time though.
Completely out of game. That is actually something that happened in a Pathfinder First Edition game.
That
where
sounds appropriate.
a friend of mine like punched a kraken's tentacle and it exploded because there is no other. He just overcame the damage reduction and just did ridiculous amounts.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, exploded.
Oof.
That's what happens when you've
Duck
got
swam through the squid brain in my heart campaign.
Ew.
That sounds right.
Squid
Very,
dimension.
very normal.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Anyway, you had this conversation. Now what are you doing?
I guess we're
Well,
on
we're
to
gonna
a
go.
temple.
We're going to
Yeah,
go to the monastery.
Yeah, we can't kill the giant squid until we get some more information. So sorry about.
Before we leave, I'm going to warn him. Be on the lookout for a guy that walks in circles a lot.
We will.
It's yeah.
He's old as fuck, too.
Or maybe if he just walks a straight line really fast.
Have you been just out of curiosity? Have you been having any trouble with people from Tarmsworth lately?
I mean, they've sided with Hammerglass, so you know they're like dicks. The
Okay.
people that run the town.
Okay.
Tiny Tim would like to add a bit to your bit there, Basil. Before I got my crutch, when I would try to walk, I would just walk in circles because I only had one leg.
Oh,
It was more
A
like
little
hopping
different,
in
I think.
circles.
Yeah. This is more like pacing with 2 feet.
Oh, I don't have 2 feet. Daddy took it away from me.
Yeah, your dad
Yeah,
was
we
kind
could-
of a weird sort.
We could
does the
probably
scary guy that talks in your head ever talk in a dragon language? Sounds like dragons.
No.
Okay.
Do
Anyway,
you know what dragons sound like?
no.
I've never met one.
Okay. All right. I just
don't
wanted
either.
to clarify.
Wow. That's my rough approximation.
He did that some. I don't know what he was saying though.
Hmm.
He went, ah.
That's a little different.
Let's go talk to the Dragon Priest people, and then if they say stuff that sounds like stuff that you've heard before from the guy that talks in your head, then
Then we'll know.
I am going to be even more unhappy.
Okay.
Well, then we'll know that I shot him to death.
Yeah.
You all start traveling.
Hey, Rowan, do you think you could make? I mean, he's got the crutch and all, but should we make him a leg, and then he could just have a stick? I mean, he'd still probably need the crutch. But
Maybe, yeah.
Cover him up a peg leg.
Just give him like a part chair leg attached to a belt.
You have crafting as one of my
I-
trained skills.
You can give if it's something you want to work on during your travels, you would have at least one solid night during that you could grab some wood and some scraps and a sharp knife and start whittling Tiny Tim, the one-legged orphan, a prosthetic.
I'll cast Shape Wood and make him one.
No, that works.
Well, that's one way to get around it.
Don't need 2 players trained in crafting when we have one
But,
magician.
I mean, but you could put like
Right.
a hinge on the knee or something.
Yeah,
right?
I would
I
say
can't do
Basil.
anything fancy like that. I can get it get it in the
You could
perfect.
make the
Leg
pieces.
shaped.
If you two
and
team
Rowan
up,
could- yeah.
You can make a real fancy one.
yeah. All right. So
I also have improvised tool as well, so
okay. Why don't we say this? Basil gets the shapes wood into the base piece, and then Rowan can use his crafting skills to get the fitting right and to get like a hinge in there.
refine it a little bit.
And if you mess it up, I have mending.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad that you're prepared for that because we all know what's going to happen. That was almost good, and then it wasn't.
But we should all have a hero point.
You all should also, yes, indeed.
Oh.
Yeah, you accidentally overcut just a little bit. It still works, but it's a little wobblier, and he'll definitely have to rely on that crutch pretty heavily.
Maybe I'll hero point it and see if I can do worse.
Okay. You could hero point it, or you could have Basil mend it, and then you could try again.
I might see if I can do better first.
Okay, sure.
Come on. Hey, that's
Seems
pretty good.
better.
Certainly better, yeah. He still is lightly reliant on the crutch, but you've given him a great increase in mobility, and you've certainly made the act of walking far less painful for him.
Hooray!
And we can move a little quicker.
That's a lot. 7 bonuses in reroll. Once again, thank you, Griffin. We do need to get that recorded in the bits if no one has yet. But yeah, he's very grateful for it. He's very happy. He's very like, thank you very much. And it's good to know that without the Nightman here, I don't have to worry about where to hide knives in this.
Yeah, it's not made
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
I bet I could though. But it's nice to
you
know I don't
should.
have
Or
to.
maybe even one day
Sorry.
Rowan will teach you how to shoot a gun, and you could hide a gun in there.
Oh, I like that. That's like stabbing someone from a faraway distance.
It is.
Mhm.
Well, we'll make it so when you kick, your bullet comes out of your leg.
Oh, that's super cool.
Gun leg.
That's right.
It's like a song I heard when I was younger where it's like high kicks, watch out for my high kicks.
It just makes me think of a movie with a machine gun leg.
Yeah.
It's true.
That movie
Starring
ruled.
Rose McGowan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of Full Metal Alchemist, the girl with the gun in her knee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Okay,
Yeah, I don't
that
think they're in
is.
the
It's an
original.
important difference.
It's a very important difference. They're both good. One's just way better.
Yeah,
Fact.
but one of them
Two
has
brothers.
Just two brothers.
I
Two
don't know
brothers.
where to take that joke, so I'm just not. So the second day of travel is going great. Are you all trying to cut through the marshy swamp and have to deal with leeches and slowed down walking time? Or are you going to cut just slightly north around the swamp and stick on dry land?
Probably dry land. I imagine pig
I feel
legs
like
don't
dry
work
land
well in
makes more
swamp.
sense.
I'm good with dry land.
Fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes the
If you want to
longest
stop by
path is the
Sanlo
shortest
while we're at
path.
it too, talk to the pumpkin farmer.
Yeah, you are awfully
I'm
close to
staying
Sandlow.
away
So
from that pumpkin farmer.
if you wanted to swing by Sandlow and rest up for the night or anything, you certainly could.
I wonder what mood they'll be in.
It's a great question.
Hmm.
Before we answer that question, why doesn't everyone give me a perception test?
Oh.
Ah!
Nay.
Being followed by a pumpkin farmer, aren't we?
Just to notice anything that is hidden.
Oh, that's bad.
It's using
Oh,
the
everybody
ear
did really
holes.
bad.
Ouch.
Hey, there we go.
Somebody got a
Thank
nat
God.
20.
Basil did good.
Jeez.
He's always really good at perception checks.
Yeah. Well, you get high wisdom. That's part of it.
Yeah.
All right, Rowan, you did good. Basil fucking murdered it.
Yeah.
Basil,
For being a plant with no ears, he hears extremely well.
he's
Yeah.
like a
Very
stalk of
observant.
corn.
He goes through the quickening and sees everything.
He's got ears for days.
Ears for days. As you're all walking along, Basil, you hear it
Mm-hmm.
crying.
Oh, does it sound like a kid or an adult or a woman? Like
You
what kind
rolled
of?
a 32,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna give you a, I'll give you more. Yeah, so it sounds like
You even can tell if it's an ugly cry or not.
a baby.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a baby crying.
Basil's just gonna yell, "I hear a baby crying," and run straight towards that sound.
And Rowan, once Basil picks it out, because you rolled second best, you could confirm there is soft, weak crying coming from the south, from where you all are now.
Oh boy, baby, I hope it's not a trap.
As Basil
well, the
runs
odds are
off
different.
towards the south, heading directly towards
I
the
hope it's
swamp.
not a trap either. The baby would be in danger.
And I'll tell you what, Basil, as you get closer, and the you're able to pick it up, it sounds like two separate babies crying.
Oh,
This is twice as bad as I thought it was.
twins.
Yeah.
As Basil bravely runs south, you all follow for maybe a quarter mile, and slowly the ground turns into swampland,
Where's the baby at, Lassie?
walking in marshes.
Take us there.
Give me a second here.
Oh, it's in the swamp. It's a swamp baby.
Oh, you
Oh,
swamp
no.
baby. They'll be fine. Frogs will take care of them.
Give me a moment here before I make more words. As you all moving farther into the swamp, and eventually you see there is a corpse of a person, and lying into the mud next to them, kind of sinking into the mud, are two filthy, unwell looking babies. Like they've been there for a bit. Crying.
Hey, Chuck, I have a quick question.
I have an answer.
Would we have had an opportunity to heal up?
Yeah, I would have said,
Basil can heal us all the time anyway for free.
yeah, I would have said you
Right.
would have probably rested when you got back from the sea, and then you would have probably rested again at least once on your journey already, so you can all take 2 long
Okay.
rests.
All right.
And then, yes, there would have been downtime for Basil to do
Mhm.
healing.
I figured I just
in
want to make
addition.
sure.
Yeah.
It's important.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're walking into an obvious trap.
It's not a trap. It is a dead parent lying in the mud with their babies.
The trap is that now we're going to have 2 orphans with us.
You said so.
Technically,
Days
3.
have passed since we did the
2 more orphans with us.
Like
the
you're
diving.
Yeah, like you would have rested
You're
a
right,
night
though.
after getting back from diving, and then on the travel here, you've traveled far enough that I think you would have probably rested and camped out overnight at least once.
Okay. I'll have
If we're not
different spells
careful,
prepared
people might
then.
confuse us as an orphanage soon.
Yeah,
true.
I'm getting a little worried.
We are
could be the
becoming
bad
the
guys
thing
of
we
this
have
set.
sought to
But-
destroy.
Are these
That's right.
human babies? Are they elf babies? Are they
Go-
goblin babies?
Give me a perception test.
You could
How
also
long
give
has
them a
this lady been
taste
dead?
test too, probably.
Give me a perception test.
Don't.
I'll tell you what,
I
Ava,
got
give me a
18.
survival test.
Oh, you said survival?
You already gave me a perception, and it's really good. I won't make you re-roll that. Bitey, they look like two chubby human babies. Ava, it looks like that corpse has been a corpse for a while.
I don't know if we should touch these babies.
You're fine.
I don't know, man.
But they're babies.
They should be deader than the dead.
I like lean over the top of one. I'm like, hello.
They start.
So you
crying
walk up to
harder.
one.
Yeah.
And probably once you're within like 5 feet as you're walking up to these crying babies, that's when they stop crying and they both kind of swivel around in the mud to look at you. And where there would normally be cute baby eyes are two bulbous, multifaceted fly eyes
Oh.
Told you. Trap.
as
Come-
they both
Yeah.
pop out of the ground, flying on their little wings.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Oh, that's terrifying.
It is. It is.
It's Jeff
Oh.
Goldblum's kids.
Babies and
Yeah.
flies. My two favorite things to eat.
Oh God.
Do you all want to
Ribbit.
roll your initiative, or do you just want me to roll everyone's initiative?
I would rather you roll.
Is that Gina Davis there?
Oh, no.
Next to him.
I can never roll well.
It's last.
There's a lot of dice being rolled. I don't trust it.
And Bitey's up there. I want to say you all probably would have moved a little closer as well.
Yeah, I would have been running up for sure. Whoops.
It's nice because when all those dice drop on the thing, you can pick one dice up and swing it around to knock the other dice, which makes none of the dice disappear. So the stream right now
is fun.
is listening to the sound of a shitload of very annoying dice get knocked around.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, stream.
I think you mean you're welcome.
Maybe.
Yeah, Basil. Let me hang on a second. Let me adjust what the stream gets to see. I feel like that's good. Basil, it's your turn. As
Okay.
These two fly bastards. popped
Are the
out of
enemies
ground.
not in the?
Oh, hang on a second. They are. There you go.
Okay. Ew. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire
I like it.
and
It is a 10-foot burst. They can't be concealed.
does it do something different than? Does it not give like a bonus to hit them when they're
No.
on this?
That's 5th edition.
Oh, it's just purely to reveal them.
Yep.
They
If
can't
they're
be
invisible, we
concealed
can see
if
it.
they're invisible. They get to move up to concealed
Um,
rather than being undetected.
I should have read that spell. Well, that's what I cast. And
Okay.
I'll prepare something else now that I know how it works. And I'll do guidance on Bitey.
Okey-dokey.
Okay. there's your fairy fire. There's your guidance on bitey. Anything else, or is that both your actions?
That's all three. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. First of the fly babies. Yeah, it's just gonna attack bitey because you're right there
Fair.
with its bitey weird mouth.
Gross.
That's a crit.
Oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Not unexpected.
Yeah, so I also need you to make me a fortitude saving throw.
Can do.
Oh.
You pass. Very cool.
Nice.
You take 26 damage.
That's not bad. Oh, that's right. I don't have anything.
And that's its
all.
first bite.
That's a lot of damage.
That was a
'cause I
pretty good
crit.
one.
16's a miss. And my third bite. Oh, a fumble. I'll tell you what, since it just crit against you, let's pull out my fumble deck. Let's see what we get, John. John, give me a number between 1 and 7.
5.
Oh, okay. This thing, like, trying to bite you that last time, like, it accidentally pulls off like a chunk of filth or a bit of bone or maybe a little bit of leftovers from your last meal, and it gets stuck in its mandible. And it will not be able to use that attack again until the end of its next turn.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Worked out, saving some snacks for later. Just
That's right.
rounding about on you.
All right. Ava.
Right. I'm going to. I'm actually going to stay where I'm at, and I am going to cast both Courageous Anthem. Oops. Click that twice. As well as Rallying Anthem to give everyone some boosts.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Excuse me.
I like the boosts.
And then for my last action, I'm just slingshot at one of these fuckers.
Okay. That's good. So yeah, you get everyone gets a +1 to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear. And with the other one, you get a bonus to AC and saving throws, as well as resistance equal to half the spell ranks to physical damage. That's crazy, and that is a miss on your attack.
Yes, it is. So that is the end of my turn.
The next one's turn. It's going to use an action and zip right over to you, Ava.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it's gonna try and bite you. It's 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
And it's going to deal 11 damage. And you need to give me a fortitude save.
I can do that. Maybe. Possibly.
Yeah,
I can do
you
that.
nail that fortitude save. Okay. Let's see. It moved. It made its first attack. Let's do our second attack. I've got that John module on.
Yeah. As
Did you
always.
get that delisted from the store?
I don't think so. That's 22 damage, Ava.
Oh.
That's the module is called Roll20.
Oh, shit.
I'm hoiting.
Okay. As crawling over the log behind these corpses, you see one of them ugly motherfuckers one of them things.
Ew.
No.
Oh, not one of
boo.
those.
Boo, we don't like them.
We hate those guys. All my homies hate those
Crazy.
guys.
It's a lemur.
It's a lemur.
Right. Boo on them. Boo.
All right, that's its first action. Is just getting over the log. Second action is going to be moving up right next to you, Afa.
Ooh.
And third action, it's going to try and grapple you. So if I remember correctly, and I don't, it's an opposed athletics checks. Is that right, John?
It's not opposed. It needs to do an athletics check versus Afa's fortitude DC.
All right, Afa, what's your fortitude score?
+8.
Okay, so your fortitude DC is 18. It tries to grapple you, and it fails.
Yep.
And that's its turn. Bitey, you're up.
Okay, I'm targeted, and so first action, we're gonna get angry. And then I'm going to bite it. That's a miss.
It is a miss. It's a miss by 1.
Ooh. We have some +1s, don't we?
We got a bunch of bonuses if you want to use one.
Yeah, I'll use a +1 bonus.
Okay, yeah, give me that damage. 7 damage.
Ooh, boom. And
Oh, those guys have high resistance.
then they do. And then let's see. So I have quite a bit of that. I will actually try to bite again.
That's a
Now,
miss.
hang on. Let's see. What does Courageous Anthem do?
It gives a +1, but it's already accounted for.
Oh, okay. And the but it guidance wasn't taken into effect. So
That would-
Yep, you've got that still.
yep. So that'd still only take it to a 17. So
You got hero
Yeah.
points.
Hero points or
Yeah,
more
hero
bonuses?
I'll spend a hero point. Why not?
Okay. We are 3 minutes away from getting another one.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
You did worse. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
All right, that puts us at Grung.
All right, I'm gonna come over here
Yeah.
and I'm gonna channel all of my hatred into a key strike.
Okay.
And punch this lemur with all of my strength. Literally all
Go
of my
and
strength.
punch that lemur.
They deserve.
Good God, you punched the crap out
That's a
of
critical
Nice
hit
hit.
too, so make sure you hit that
Jeez.
critical button for your damage.
Hit it at least as hard as. Nope, that was wrong.
12 damage. It's still
Nope, 16 total.
16
The
total.
key strike does an extra d6.
Okay.
Would that get doubled as
It
well
would.
then?
Oh, does it? Okay. Well then, 20.
That kills it, man.
Hey. And then that's all of my actions for the turn.
Okay. A crow.
Oh boy. Hey. Well, first of all, I'm going to channel elements. Bing, bang, boom. And as part of my channeling of elements, I will cast a single action fire bolt to the fly baby that's closest to me?
Sure. It would be this one.
Get that flabby.
It's a miss.
I'll spend a hero point.
All right.
Come on.
Oh.
Killing me.
That is a miss by 1. Do you want to use one of our bonuses?
I will use one of the bonuses. See
Okay,
what
that
fire
makes
does
that a
to this
hit.
little monster.
It's just 4 damage. You feel like that fire didn't do any worse than you would expect and didn't do any better than you would expect.
In that case, I'll switch things up with a 2-action lightning blast.
What the?
Nice.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
Damage. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Rowan.
Actually get to do a thing. I'm going to shoot at him first.
All right.
Probably the closest one.
Sure. Make sure you target.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That's a fucking
Nice.
crit.
Nice.
That is good.
It is. I think it'll probably die. Maybe. My
Damn.
damage is still not that great for a crit, but
No, because it's still the hand cannon.
Okay. Does not die.
got some good damage reduction or something.
Yeah.
All right, well then I get to move up to him for free, and he is off guard against my melee attack that I'm going to make against him.
All right. So that's a +2 modification. -2, whichever direction.
I will put a +2 on it.
Yeah, the module actually should take it into account. Or, well, I don't know if it will or not.
Yeah, just roll it
Hello.
as is, and we'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
Come on, steady stab.
Yeah.
It does the circumstance bonus. There's a +2, but that 15 is a miss.
I put it on.
You put it on. Okay,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah, hero point coming up. It's just.
It is
I
at
think we
time,
just
so
got
it's hero
one. Yeah.
point time.
Let's just try that again. It's exactly the same, except I forgot the +2.
Oh, yeah. With that +2, it's exactly the same.
Good job, me.
All right. What else you doing?
I'm just going to go ahead and make a third attack
Okay.
with an even higher penalty. I think it's
you're-
still off guard. So.
You're gonna be
believe-
reloaded.
Well, it wouldn't be, or would be if I hit. I don't think
Oh,
it is
that's
since
right.
I missed.
I don't believe.
Yay, I'm bad.
Nope.
Okay, well, that was it.
All right.
Should have just reloaded instead.
As three more of these creatures
Oh God.
crawl over the log.
Oh, those things. That's fine.
Wrong?
Yeah.
Wrong, punch
the
'em?
lemurs.
More punching.
All right, that's
More
their
punch.
first action.
I'm in danger.
I am the danger.
This dead one, I'm just going to move its corpse out of the way because I want that spot. Okay. It uses its second action to get right next to Aoife.
I really don't like Aoife.
No.
And it's going to try and grapple again. So this is going to be its athletics check versus 18.
Ooh.
Aoife, you are
Ooh.
grappled.
Lovely.
I don't know what it does, but you are grappled.
I'll look it up for you.
Thank you.
An attack or something.
The next one can get right here. And it's also going to try and grapple you, Afa. You're already grappled. So I'm just going to roll it, and John's looking up rules.
Yep.
So you're now
Jeez.
grappled by 2 of these.
Double grappled.
The second one slides up right next to you, Basil,
Mm-hmm.
and is mean mugging you.
Okay. No, did it take all of its movement to get up there?
It did. It took all of its movement, 1 action to get
Okay.
over the log, and 2 movements, 2 actions to get up next to you.
Seem to have a very specific preference for who they're going after.
Mhm.
All right. We're now back at the top of the initiative track, which does put us with Basil.
Seeing that Afa got grappled, Basil panics and casts Enlarge on her.
Oh,
That's,
Actually, that
That's-
would work.
yeah.
Good lord.
Because you actually can't, unless you have the right.
You gotta be,
Stuff where
they
you
can't, shit can't be bigger than you and still be able to grapple it.
Yeah. Unless you have
Big
a
cat.
for it.
Oh my
Big cat.
And then with my last action,
Kitty.
I will heal. If
Ape has so many little status bubbles right now.
I know.
Actually, it's just.
there you go, 16
No,
health
I
back.
got to turn down
Ooh.
the graphics settings on my PC some more. Like,
Flaming Apha's killing your CPU.
And I'm searching on Nethys for grappling.
I look, I've got it, Chuck.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, if so basically she had the grab condition, which was makes you off guard and immobilized, and if you attempt something with the manipulate tag while you're grabbed, you have to succeed at a DC 5 flat check, or you lose what you were trying to do. And you roll the check after spending the action, but before any effect is applied. So like,
Mhm.
I don't know that if you're playing an instrument for like your bardic stuff, that would count as like a manipulate, I think.
Okay.
But that happens on her turn, which hasn't come up yet.
Yep. That's exactly what I was saying. We don't have to worry about that till Apa's turn.
Which is
Here in a couple of turns.
And
Yeah.
your equipment grows with you with Enlarge. So
heck
You
yeah.
now have a giant half of a hat.
Better part of the whole deal. Bigger hat.
That's the
Okay.
best part.
Well, okay, here's the problem. The target can be no more than 1 size larger than you. And these things go to large.
Hmm.
So I think they would still be in the range to grapple you, because Apha's medium.
yeah,
And then Apha goes to large.
but it would probably be easier to break out of it.
It should be. Let me move these things. I'm going to say everyone who is in that square gets pushed.
And I forget when it says heightened and it has a number that's like if I'm able to cast that level of spell, is what that means?
Yeah, I believe so.
Or is it if I'm that character level?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What is the
when
heightened
when
mean?
something says heightened and it has a number, is
So
it
that would
character
be
level
your-
or spell level that I'm able to cast?
Spell level that you're able to cast. Spell
Okay.
rank. So basically like half your level rounded up is so.
Okay.
It depends on if it's a number or if it's a plus. Because it's a
Okay.
so like if it's heightened +1, then every time you go up like this spell rank, that you get the increased effect.
Okay. Well, even though it doesn't break grapple, that's still what Basil would do. That's all my actions, though, for mine.
Okay. So the little fly dude,
Well,
get back over there.
sorry, I hit the wrong button on my keyboard.
It's on me. And it can't bite.
That's the... Yeah, you are right. It cannot bite.
But it is very fast.
Is it? Yeah, it's not able to do that because it has fairy fire on it.
Well, it makes it concealed. So there's like a 5. Basically, there's a. You'd roll a d20 and it's a DC 5 flat check. And if you get like a 5 or lower, your attack misses due to concealment, but otherwise your attack will hit.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it does try to cast fairy fire on itself.
You mean invisibility?
Yes, my bad. Invisibility on itself.
Fair.
And then with that, after it casts that,
It could bite again.
well, it can't bite till the end of its turn.
Oh, that's right.
It's gonna fly over here because it's got a fly speed of 50. Let me confirm that. It has a fly speed of 50. So yeah, turns itself invisible and then flies over to you, Basil, but it can't do anything else
Okay.
because it used 2 actions for the spell. But I'll say it's still affected by your fairy fire, so it's just got concealed.
Okay.
All right, Aoife. You're big.
I'm assuming that I need to get out of the grapples.
You do. And so those would be, you would make athletics checks.
I'm not good at those.
Now I get to make your rules more complicated because you have
Ha.
to look up the size difference rules for.
I did. It's your one
Grapples.
size. It can only grapple up to one size larger.
Yeah.
So a medium creature going up to large doesn't fuck with it.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't change like the difficulty to maintain a
Nope.
grapple at all. Okay.
Mm-mm.
That's goofy.
You didn't do it.
Oh,
You
I
didn't do it.
What the heck?
Do you want a hero
I'm a-
point any of those?
Yeah, I am. That was terrible.
oh my
One,
god.
two,
You're slowly
and then
going
Got another
three.
one.
I mean, you can. We also got a reroll. I think we got 2
6
rerolls.
or 7
We got
more of
hero
those and you
points.
might pass. There.
I'll take it.
Hey.
Dirty 20, that works.
All right. I am sure that's going to break free. Let me double check. A dirty 20 is exactly what you need to break free.
Okay.
Oh wow.
You're only grappled by one of them.
Okay. Well, I
Now,
will.
I will remind you, this is not a game where everything has an attack of opportunity. So you can theoretically move back if you want to and not necessarily get hammered on.
But if you're grabbed,
Can I move
you?
if I'm grappled though?
Oh, did you? But I thought you just
She was
got-
grappled by
She
2
only
of them.
grappled
She's
one
grappled by 2.
Okay,
She broke
yeah.
1 grapple.
gotcha. Gotcha.
And
Yeah, you're just
breaking a
off guard
grapple also
and
counts as
immobilized.
an attack. So
Mhm.
attempting to break it again will induce a penalty.
It would.
Yep.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. Might be
But
better just
it
trying
says you
to
can also
attack or something.
attempt an acrobatics check instead of using your attack modifier. I don't know if that'd help.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm better at acrobatics. I'm great at those.
Yeah, your attack is a +8. You break free from the second one.
Nice.
What's the penalty on multi-action?
Same
Well-
as an attack.
It
Minus
would be a
5.
-5.
Would that not count though? Because I can also use acrobatics, and so
It,
therefore I
it
used
would still
acrobatics
count as
instead
an attack.
Yeah.
Action.
Do you want to
Boo.
use 2 of the bonuses that we have?
Feel like that
If
would
it'll
be
make
fair.
it work.
What's that?
Yeah.
If it'll make it work, then yeah.
It would make
Oh,
it
yeah.
work.
Now run.
Right.
All right. You use 2 actions. You are no longer grappled.
Now, bravely run away.
Backing away.
Is that your entire movement?
That is all of my turn.
What's your movement speed?
25.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
That is also mine.
You just gotta learn how to
Also mine.
run faster. That's what I did.
You would think I'd be fast. I'm a cat.
You would think so. Maybe it's because you're a small cat.
Maybe.
I don't know.
So did your song stop then?
I think it-
Probably.
Has to stop when she got grappled, right?
It would have stopped on your turn when you got grappled, I think.
Does she have to maintain? What's the?
I think they usually do, unless
Yeah,
you have
it showed it's
futility
expired
linger.
on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay though. You can always kick them up again.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, how do I delete the?
I got it.
Yeah.
Because they're a pain to delete. And you had doubles.
Oh, I can see again.
And my processor goes, "Oh, thank God!"
All the fire's dead.
There.
Okay.
I can breathe again.
This creature, the next baby, flies away from Bitey and flies up to you, Joe.
Ew.
Gosh darn it!
It is a baby.
Terrible, terrible baby.
Shit. I can't do that. Yeah, it's gonna try and bite you, man.
Is that the
No.
one that can't bite anymore?
No, they can both bite now, because the one that couldn't
Oh.
bite anymore could only not bite till the end of its turn.
Oh,
Uh,
bummer.
Yeah, and it cast invisibility on itself. Didn't do a lot of good because of the fairy fire. And then flew up next to Joe. But couldn't do a whole lot. So yeah, this one tries to bite Joe.
Mhm.
That is a miss.
Misses.
Nice.
It's gonna try again.
Critical miss.
Critical miss. I'll tell you what, Joe, give me a number between 1 and 7.
5.
Oh, somehow it gets tangled up in like vines or something. It's got to devote
Yeah, that makes
2
sense.
action points on its next turn to free itself.
Okay.
So yeah, on its next turn, it automatically loses 2 action points. All right, Bitey, you're up.
All right. Check how big are these things?
The little flying
The-
baby is.
Yeah.
Let me confirm their.
Are they medium or smaller?
They are small.
Awesome. All right, so Bitey is going to sudden charge his way over, but I am not actually going to bite on this. I am going to attempt to grapple it.
Okay.
21?
Its fortitude is an 18.
Okay, so I grapple it, and
Just
now I'm going to
grabbed.
bite it.
Okay. Because that
Can
makes
it-
it off guard, right?
That does.
Okay.
First, you got it where you want it, and now you're gonna eat it.
Mm-hmm. 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 All right, so that's yes. Okay. Doing that. Will count as a critical. Yep. Yeah.
You want to hero point that, or you letting it ride?
Yeah, may as well. Nah, still not enough. But at least I got it grappled. I have its attention.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Was it supposed to roll as a multi-attack penalty?
Yes, because the grapple counted as one strike.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
I forgot
yeah.
about that.
There we go. I put the grabbed condition on
A 19 would have hit it, would it?
it. With it being grabbed, 19 would have hit it. With it being grabbed, an 18 would have hit it.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
17, not quite.
Yeah, I only had a 17. So.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope,
No.
that's it for me.
All right, Grung.
Alrighty. These babies are causing us some problems, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
zip over here, drop into my dragon dance, and I'm gonna try to kick the fuck out of this child.
As you should.
I don't think it 2 hits.
We are
That's a
rolling
13
abysmally.
altogether, and that is a miss.
I'm gonna use my hero point. I'm gonna use my last hero point.
Okay.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
There you go.
24 is a hit.
Come on, big damage.
12, that's not bad.
That's good.
Not bad.
It's
If it
still,
matters, it's a magical damage. My punches and kicks are magical.
Okay. It applied it correctly. You definitely.
Okay.
And I guess maybe I should rephrase that because Dan asked this question earlier. It does seem like, or Jake asked it earlier. Things don't seem to be super effective against these.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Because they're children.
could be. All right. Anything else, Tyler?
Nope, that is all 3 of my action points.
They're
Alright.
powerful orphan fly babies.
They are.
They are
Akuro?
really powerful.
Out of game, John knows.
So, Jake, what are you going to do?
I'll do a single action elemental blast lightning towards the fella to the east of Basil. Critical hit. There we go.
Hey, there you go.
Kick ass.
Or wait, it's saying I've still got courageous anthem.
Even with
can't be
that,
right.
it's still a crit.
Okay.
Like, even if we didn't have that, it's still a crit.
Come on, max damage. Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Nice.
You
Ziggity zap.
kill it.
Yes.
All right. And then with
getting
my
there.
remaining 2 actions, I'm going to cast 4 winds, and I'm going to give Aoife an opportunity to move half of her move speed.
Oh shoot!
I was gonna blow her away.
Am I gonna run away?
Oof. Get out of here.
So, can you move another
But I
10
can-
feet?
Yeah, you can move up to half your speed.
Back it up.
There you go. Anything
There
else,
you
Jake?
go.
Just a
A
giant cat
large
lumbering
cat
away.
slowly
Yeah.
slinks away.
Double size. She's like the size of a tiger now.
Yeah.
It's not even giant.
All right. Rowan, you're up, man.
Hooray! I get to probably just roll a bunch of misses, but we'll see. Since I still want to reload my gun for free, I'm going to start with the melee attack.
Okay. That's a hit.
Yay! And this is with the Cold Iron Battle Axe, in case it might be more effective in this situation.
Okay.
There's that one that I like to roll for damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
And it didn't appear to do anything better for me.
Didn't.
No.
Interesting.
Well, we'll go ahead and shoot him Or try.
17's a hit.
Yay. See if I can. Oh. Now this is gonna take forever if I'm doing this damage. I'm not well equipped for fighting anything, apparently.
Oh no.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit with my third multi attack, so I will probably just do a regular reload of my gun. And wish that I had something that did real damage to this guy.
Okay.
None of us have anything that does real damage.
Let's see. So it's
I've got lightning.
You got lightning.
3
That
creatures.
works.
The lightning seemed to be pretty good. Afa, this thing manages to move up next to you. And it tries to grapple you.
Oh, for
And it fucks up.
What did I ever do to you?
World may never know. And then
Seems like simply existing.
it's gonna try again. Another miss. All right,
another one.
and another one. All right,
Then another, and then another.
Joe, this one that's next to you it doesn't have to move, so it is gonna spend its turn trying to grapple you.
Okay.
I don't like that these are just trying to seemingly haul us away or something.
Right.
So Joe,
Is
what's
this
your
contested?
So it's
Nope.
your fortitude save plus 10 is your DC.
Fortitude. So that'd be 20.
Okay, so it does grapple you.
Okay.
So you are grabbed. I'll tell you what. So let me.
Bad hug.
At least it's just grabbed.
Yeah, it's gonna try and do it again to try and get you up to restrained.
Yeah, that's the bad one.
Oh,
I know I
Oh,
got
I
grabbed
guess-
in here. I'll put grabbed on Joe. And then let me take a look at it.
can you attack somebody that you have grabbed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, you don't suffer a penalty for it.
Interesting.
I think the main thing is just it can't be like if you have a two-handed weapon,
Oh,
you
there's a
can't
cat.
use it as grapple.
Hey, it's
It is a
Coastal.
cat.
Coastal.
Oh my goodness!
All right, Joe, it's gonna try and grapple you
Coastal's
again.
a chunky baby.
He is.
And you said your DC was 20?
20. Yeah.
Okay. There's a chance this might hit.
Oh,
I'm 1 point short of connecting. So,
You rolled as me.
oh, sorry. I had your token clicked. It's still the same thing. For this one with their penalties, it's just a flat D20.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. And then
So I'm not restrained.
you're just grabbed.
I just can't move then? until
You
I
have a
break?
-2 to AC and you cannot move.
Okay.
And you can either use acrobatics
I
or
can still do
athletics
stuff.
to break out.
Okay.
I want to break
Finally,
out.
it's mad that it can't get you restrained, so it is going to try and just smack you. Oh, but it doesn't.
You no, even with you being
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. The next one.
Come on, try your luck at me,
No, it ignores you entirely, and it goes after Basil.
Ah!
you fatty, juicy motherfucker.
So it is going to try and put you in the grabbed condition. That's a miss. I'm going to try again. No. They're trying to grab you. One of them's got you grabbed, but that does take us back to your turn at the top of the initiative.
Okay. Because I used one action to move up.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, that's it exactly.
I'm gonna cast. Let me make sure this doesn't hurt other people. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Splinter Volley.
Oh shit.
You do need to do a flat d20 roll.
Okay.
And you just need a 5 or you need higher than a 5.
What's that for?
It's the flat check for being grabbed.
Oh, yeah, that definitely.
Oh. Not a problem.
All right.
He just shoots it directly into the hand.
Right?
And I'm investing all 3 because it looks like if I spend all 3 actions on this, I can attack 2 things with this.
No, 3 actions lets you do 2 different targets instead of 1.
Okay,
That's pretty cool.
So just do
I made
the
a-
2 action would be better.
that was my attack roll.
Yeah.
He's trying to attack the guy that's on both sides of him.
Oh, that was your attack roll, but you still need to do the flat check to make sure it goes off.
Yeah. Oh,
Is it just a D20?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's just if you're hitting the baby, right?
You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Are
So-
you?
Yeah. Are you doing
I'm
the
hitting
two
the 2
action
things that are trying to grab me because I don't
on
like
either
Oh, yeah.
side? So, and it
Okay.
looks like you have to make your attack roll on for each one.
Yep.
Okay.
So, and that will have that penalty. Okay. So that second one, it would be a 21,
Mhm.
Mhm.
but the critical and then the 21 both hit. So one of them will take. Yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage for that.
Okay.
And those are the ones on either side of you.
Nice.
One of them goes down.
Nice.
Sweet. That's my turn. And that was the one that was grabbing me.
Yeah, it was. So you
Yep.
are no longer
Nice.
grabbed. You should be able to go to your effects. first,
My
I think.
AC should be better now.
Okay. Yep. I've deleted
There you go.
grappled, so you're grabbed, so your AC goes back up.
Cool. What's reducing it by 1?
Oh, probably
Something's-
enemies on either side of you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Forgot about that. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's my turn though. That's all 3 actions.
Okay. The last flying baby.
It's not flying.
Why isn't it flying? Did it get
I
grappled?
haven't. I've grappled it.
Oh shit. Oh, this is fun because I am going to try and do what it was going to do anyway.
That's fine.
Because
Wait, you have the baby or the lemur?
The baby.
Oh,
No, I killed that one.
Hundreds of babies.
Oh yeah, the baby you had grappled died. You're not next to a baby right now.
Oh, okay. I remember.
Died in your arms.
This was the baby that lost the ability to bite. And it casts a spell.
Ah, jeez.
And it teleports away.
Oh,
Yep.
crap.
Oh.
Dimension door at will. That's annoying.
Pretty standard. What these are.
So it's off the map. It's way the fuck out there.
Coward.
Aoife. It's your turn.
Well, I first off am going to absolutely down a healing potion.
Absolutely.
Oops, I just meant to do the one.
Okay. Well, that's 3 healing.
Good enough. The next thing I'm going to do is cast Sure Strike
Okay.
on myself
Hmm.
so that I can smack the fuck out of this Lemur.
Okay. And that pretty much gives you advantage, which is nice. Yeah, go and make your attack. Yeah, that's a hit by 2, so yeah. It takes some damage. Doesn't feel as effective as you would like it to, but it takes some damage.
All right, then that is my turn.
All right. That bumps us down to Bitey.
All right. Well, there's one thing left, so I'm gonna give it a bite.
Uh, 19's a hit.
Yeah.
14
yeah.
damage. Yeah, I'm lost on my map real quick. That's what I thought. It kills it.
Finally getting work through them.
And at this point, there's just the one that's left on Aphra. So yeah, you killed that one. So yeah, what are you doing with the rest of your turn?
Oh, then I will run over and I'll sudden charge the one over by Aoife and
Okay.
try to bite that one. Or you know what? I got to give it the lick.
Okay.
Give it the lick.
That
19's
also
hit.
hits. It's a good lick.
Yeah, it's taking damage. Still not as effective as you would hope, but it's still taking damage.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it. Out of actions.
All right. Grung, you're up next.
1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to come right over here. And I'm going to use my first action to try to grapple this thing.
Sure. Your target is a 20. And you got a 22?
And then now that it's grappled, I'm going to kick it in the kidney. That counts as a multiple attack, right? So I have to take the -5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still hits.
That's another hit. So it is grappled. Because it was grappled, its AC was reduced. Yeah, and you deal
Yep.
9 damage.
Nice. And then let me see, grapple, strike, move. That's all my actions.
Okay. It is still up. And Jake, it is your turn.
Well, lightning blast.
I like
Two
lightning
action.
blast.
I will hero point that.
Sounds like a plan.
That's more like it.
That turns it into a hit.
I didn't have it targeted. I feel silly. There. Max damage.
Nice.
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 And then I still got a 1 action left, so I'll use that to fire another shot. And I'll miss that one.
All right. So
Nice.
All right.
and that kills it.
Oh.
That's what you missed.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. His head wasn't where I was aiming at, so.
Yeah. All right. They're slain. Let's see here.
I was spared from having to humiliate myself further.
That's fair.
Who needs healing?
Yo.
Bitey and Aoife, I think.
Yeah. Let's see here. Grung, go ahead and roll me a perception test.
Oh, fuck. Did that... Nope, that was... Perception's
You
up there,
doing
that's why I didn't
Battle
know.
medicine, Joe, or are you doing the standard medicine check for treating wounds?
Are we still in combat?
No, combat's
Okay.
over.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just normal.
You want to
Uh,
take that, Aoife, or do you want me to?
Go for it.
Grung, as your friends are getting healed up, you take a moment to kind of survey your surroundings. And you see in the distance, flying towards the south, is a red-winged little bastard flying away from you at high speeds.
Oh, fuck. There's one of those winged things flying south.
Matt, how
How far
far
away?
away is it?
Why does it
Uh,
always smell like sulfur?
It's, at this point, a couple hundred feet.
Does anybody have religion?
Does
Maybe.
anybody
Got a
have
cult.
religion?
I have religion.
I would take
I have
a cult.
occultism.
I have nature.
I have
Religion
religion.
is better, so if you have religion, I'll make it a little easier, but a cult.
It didn't matter.
I've got
Afa knows more than I do. Anyway.
untrained improvisation in religion. And that's not good enough.
Oh no. Somehow you feel dumber suddenly. In fact.
Oh, jeez.
Demon crane.
Yeah, I don't know if I showed it before, but that's the image of what they
Oh,
look
my.
like.
Well, we never saw it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, now you can see it as it's flying away.
Well, as it's
High
flying away,
Shining around.
I'm gonna shout out with my new super voice that I got with my hideous ululation, and I'll say, "Yeah, you better run, wuss."
So, Afa, with your occultism, you did give me a 22. And as Bitey points out, you notice how it smells like sulfur when they're around.
Mm.
Those are all little devils. As in from the hells. Devils. The meaty dudes who are trying to grab you, by the new Pathfinder rules, they're called orts. In the old ones, they're called lemurs. The red bastard would be an imp. And the tiny babies you're not familiar with. Those are devils.
Wonderful.
The lawful entities from the hells.
There's such a
Lawful
thing.
entities.
The
Hmm.
lawful?
Not really anymore, but
Well, the idea
Kind of
that they could be lawful would suggest that somebody's been
Think
making a
of-
deal with them.
think of think of it more as the type of profane being that you'd make a deal with. White collar
Mhm.
criminals of the
Yeah.
of the
Those who
underworld.
would abide by
Yeah,
a
underworld, yeah.
contract signed by, say, mortals.
Skitherix.
Yeah. Versus the demons who are the
Ow.
ones that are just want to watch the world burn
Yeah.
for the funsies.
Ah,
I'm gonna try to investigate the body here. See if there's anything
The corpse?
about it.
Yeah.
It looks... Yeah, if you give me like a survival test,
All right.
off initial reaction, you can see it looks like a soldier, guard maybe, kind of looks familiar in some like the guard outfits that you would have seen at Hammerglass.
That's a dead body.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
hey,
dead.
Chuck.
It's been dead for a while. What's up?
I'm going over to. Did the bodies stay from the slain babies and whatnot, or did
Yeah.
they disappear?
Well, no, that is a good point. They would have returned to their place on death. Yeah, you shouldn't have asked.
I know. Well, Bladey was disappointed. He wanted to rip the mandibles off and put them on his hat.
Yeah, sadly, no.
Could have had the fanciest hat.
Exactly.
No hat.
On death, they kind of
War
melted into
trophies are the best.
black tar and melted into the ground.
Yeah.
Indistinguishable from the swamp.
Yeah.
The swamp.
Swamp.
We
Now what?
tried to do a good thing. We kind of did a good thing.
I'll do
least
a
I would
heal
just-
on Afa.
Thank
Dang.
you. I am
Well,
almost up to full. I am one
like-
hit point away.
like always happens, we got distracted and went and did something different than what we came here to do.
True.
Chuck's padding the runtime.
No, this was a planned encounter.
Yeah, okay, sure. Sure, Chuck.
I'm laying groundwork here.
Okay, sure, Chuck.
Reoccurring villains have to reoccur.
It's true.
One of these days,
So
it'll
the-
reoccur right into an ass whooping.
Could be.
Just like to say, I said
think
that this
it'll-
was going
I
to
think-
be a trap from the very get-go.
I think it will reoccur into the.
I just
Trap.
realized, like last weekend, that I need to get so for Bitey to get like magical weaponry, it would probably be like just like Grung has the hand wraps that give him.
You got some like old school like
I
headgear
need
bracers.
no. I need to
braces?
get a hand wrap, but then I just tie it around my neck like either a tie or like an ascot, and that's what
Oh,
gives
yeah.
me an empowered magical bite. Because I
There
think
you go.
Bitey with an ascot would be.
Yeah.
That would be cute.
I mean, what
I
if
was
you
more
just
thinking
got
a bib.
what
Or a
about
bib.
just
Oh,
Bib was
yeah.
the other idea. I like the idea of a bib.
What's that?
what if you
Dan?
just got some braces that had little pokey bits on them?
That's
I
also
was thinking either braces or old people teeth.
Or if you've seen
Dentures.
where,
There we
where
go.
people have
Dentures.
taken and they put the jeweled caps on the teeth.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh,
A grill.
get a grill.
For the
grill,
link, you
no.
can get a cold iron tongue ring.
The
your
main
tongue
issue is
pierced.
It's
that
not a tongue
some
ring,
stung.
Jake. It's not a tongue ring.
It's he's wearing it wrong.
Get a split in your tongue so that you do double the damage.
Oh no. You're like a snake.
actually
Hex.
coming up soon, my tongue gets a reach of 10 feet instead.
Oh,
wow.
jeez.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's impressive.
Like a little lizard.
Why do I have a purple dot on my head on my character?
Is someone targeting
Because
you?
you're targeted.
Oh,
You've been targeted, Joe.
I still
Oh,
have a
my
minus
God.
one on
Yes.
my AC and saves for some reason.
Showing what
you
your
might have a
AC is.
condition that you need to go remove from your sheet.
The
Yeah.
only condition I see is light.
Yeah. I'm confused.
Yeah, you're targeted by Chuck still, but one of the enemies must still be like targeted on you.
The
The
one that
thing that flew
teleported
away,
away,
probably.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh,
could be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that sucked.
Agreed.
I guess.
One died.
Do we continue on our way?
Yeah, we're not that far from the monastery.
Weird shit happens in the swamp.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression.
I'm from the swamp.
That explains a lot. I mean, it explains why you're so wonderful.
Yeah, you all make it out of the swamp. You start traveling. Bitey and Grung, you start noticing familiar terrain as you make it into the hills. I would say you probably come across a good point to camp up before you get closer to the monastery. Meaning you can take a long rest if you want.
Yay!
Ooh.
Yay, sleeping. Sleeping makes me feel good.
Says I'm off guard when I get a different effect.
You can just delete that. You're not off guard anymore.
Oh, it's because you were prone.
Oh. Well, no, I still have a minus one from something.
That I don't know.
Be 21, and then all my saves are down by one.
Hmm.
I'm confusion.
There's no effects listed at all on your sheet.
No.
No.
Hmm.
My spell save is also down by one.
It's weird.
Maybe reload the page? I don't know where you see that you have a -1 on your sheet.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any minus-1s.
Well,
Are
it,
they
it
just
says
lower
my
than they
AC
were?
is 20, but it should be
Mhm.
21.
Is that?
Hmm.
I have no idea. We'll have to fuck with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the night is uneventful. Off in the distance somewhere, Bitey, you hear this familiar sound of drums. But there, there's goblin encampments here and there through these hills. It's not, it's what you would expect. And you continue your journey, and we got 11 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here.
Sure.
As you
Okay.
traveling through the hills, moving through the different paths that Grung, would know and Bitey would know. I guess that's the question. Do you all want to go to goblins first, or do you want to go to the monastery first?
Maybe the monastery?
I want to go
I
to
want to do the monastery first, but Basil
Maybe the
could be
monastery
persuaded
would be
either
a good
way.
place for Tiny Tim.
He could learn how to punch good, like I did.
Yeah.
They like
With
to
his-
take on
Then
orphans.
he can't be disarmed ever.
He can
That's-
roundhouse people with his crutch.
That's right.
I'm sure with only one leg, he's going to do super good in the ass kicking contest.
As you
He's gonna learn how to do the
Dragon
butterfly.
style that involves kicks.
He's a pro.
as you crest the final hill,
It's on fire.
it is not on fire. You see the ancient
Oh, thank God.
stone temple of the monastery of the Dragon's Tail.
No wonder it's not on fire.
There are stone statues, ancient, worn, moss-covered, of different like dragon effigies. This is a very large, old stone building. And Grung, yeah, it's where you were trained. And next session we'll go inside and let you all
Cool.
do things with the monks, figure out if they can translate things. Yeah,
See what info they might have about giant squids.
yeah. Hear of any
Or evil
interpersonal
dragons.
problems that they're having.
Maybe we can just talk about the weather.
Yeah.
So, dude, you hear about that weird druid who wants to turn trees into monsters?
All right, yeah.
He's my dad.
Yes, he is. And that's where we'll wrap it for tonight.
Yay.
Yeah.
We all
You
lived!
did it.
Hooray!
Wasn't sketchy at all. Anyone got anything to plug?
Discord. You should go to it. Look at the memes. Talk about the episodes. Look at the plants. Look at the plants. I don't know.
Check out our YouTube. There's stuff popping up there almost every day of the week.
Don't watch the Skin City playtest that aired yesterday on YouTube. Don't watch it.
It's not worth it.
No, you want to
Biased
watch
against
it. Chuck horrified himself.
Yeah.
He actually
Pixel.
had his hands over his own mouth several times because he was.
What did I do?
Look at the horrors I have
How did
wrought,
everything
thought
go
Chuck.
so wrong? Yeah, and we'll be back on Wednesday for more Night Below. And we'll be back on Friday for more of this right here. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't got anything else. Anyone got our closing words?
Start
Don't-
fires, do drugs.
Careful with rescuing babies in a swamp.
Yeah.
All highly accurate.
Not worth it.
If they have bug eyes, don't pick them up.
I
Leave
like
'em on the
I
ground.
like Joe's take. Just don't risk it.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. See you, everyone.
They probably deserve it.
Abandon your children.
There's our new closing line.